Hey everyone, and welcome back for today's video. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I've been wanting to film this tutorial forever, so I'm so happy that I finally got around to filming it. It is going to be this Instagram worthy makeup, or this baddie makeup that I know is really popular at the moment on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and kind of everywhere. So I thought I would sort of share how I do this look with you guys. Just be warned, it's a lot of makeup, so I know that this is not for everyone, but it's just a bit of a laugh, and yeah, I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon and try this trend out. I will link all the products that I've used below, but let's just get on with this crazy tutorial. Okay guys, so we are going to jump straight in with the tutorial. The first thing that I'm going to do is apply a bit of light moisturiser. This moisturiser is just the Origins Gazing moisturiser. I use this regularly in my videos, so you guys have probably seen me use this already, but it's just a really nice sort of lightweight moisturiser that allows the skin to breathe but still gives it a lot of hydration. So I'm just going to pop this all over my face. The next step that I'm going to do is just spray a little bit of Fix Plus. It's really hot here today in England, and I just want to give my face a lot of hydration, so I'm just going to do a few light mists. Okay, so we've got really up close for this next step. What I tend to do when I'm doing this sort of like heavy Kim K, Kylie Jenner Instagram makeup is I actually start with my eyes and my eyebrows, because sometimes a lot of the fallout from the eyeshadow can go onto your foundation and your nicely fresh makeup and ruin it. So we're going to jump straight in with the brows. I'm going to be using this brow pencil by Soap & Glory. It's really similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so I love this product, and these things run out really fast, so I don't want to spend a fortune on them. Just going to start by brushing through my brows, and then I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my brow and just fill it in with short strokes. That's the trick really to getting it to look really natural, is just lots of like little strokes that look like hairs. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done my brows, as you guys can see. The next step is eyeshadow. I like to apply sellotape just here by the corners of my eye, as it gives a really nice and consistently sharp sort of crisp look to the lid. So that's definitely why I like to use sellotape. Of course it's optional, but I feel like it gives a really nice sharp line. So what I do is I cut a bit of sellotape off, and then I just whack it on the back of my hand and just sort of make it less sticky. And then I line it up sort of from the corner of my eye to my brow, and just make sure it's not puckering or anything, and it's a really nice crisp straight line. And then I just do this on the other side. Okay, so I don't have any primer at the moment. I've run out of my Urban Decay primer potion, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Concealer and just run that over my lid just to give the eyeshadow a bit of a base. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with today is my transition shade. This is by MAC, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. I think if you're going to buy any eyeshadow from MAC, I definitely would recommend sort of like these sort of neutral browns. They're really handy for transition colours, for smoky eyes and things like that. So I'm just going to get my MAC 224 brush and swirl it around in here, get rid of any excess, and then I'm just going to use this really lightly in the crease of the eye. And again, you don't have to be too concerned about this sort of outer edge section, because when you peel the tape off, it's going to give you that nice crisp line. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this in my crease. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take a flat shader brush. This is just the MAC 239, but any flat shader brush will do, don't worry. And I'm going to take a bit of MAC's Fix Plus and just spray the brush lightly. And I'm going to go in with this shade by Anastasia, and this is in the colour Nude. And it literally is just a white sort of colour, so you can use any sort of neutral shade like this. And I'm just going to apply this to the centre of my lid. I'm also going to take the shade on a slightly bigger brush and just use that on my brow bone to give that a bit more definition. Next step, I'm going to take this 227 Zoeva brush, and this is in the shade Softer. This is called a Soft Definer brush, and I'm going to take the Anastasia eyeshadow in Hot Chocolate, one of my favourite eyeshadows. It's just a really, really nice warm brown. You don't need a lot of this, so make sure you get rid of any excess because this is really, really pigmented. And I'm just going to focus this in the outer crease of my eye and blend it into the inner crease of my eye, basically. Sort of want to use this shade as kind of like an ombre shade, so you want it dark to light, the darker section being in the outer V of the eye. Okay, now what I'm going to do, this step's completely optional. If you just want to keep it kind of neutral and for the daytime, you can leave the eyeshadow like this, but I'm going to go in with a kind of like sparkly eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Glisten, and it's so pretty. I don't think the camera's going to do it justice, but I'm just going to go in with that flat shadow brush again and build that onto my brush, get rid of any excess, and I'm just going to tap this in the sort of middle section, middle part of my eyelid to give a bit of sparkle. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take the sellotape off, and as you can see it gives that really, really nice crisp line, which that's exactly what you want for this kind of look. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is go in with my eyeliner. This is the Super Cat Liner by Soap & Glory. I talk about this a lot on my channel. Sorry, that's my phone. And I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a winged liner. Okay guys, so I have just gone ahead and done the eyeliner. It really, really helps to bring the look together. But what I'm going to do now is just go in and apply a little bit of my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some Kiss lashes. I will leave the name to these exact lashes below. They are perfect for this look. They're really, really full, and oh, I cannot get enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera just to speed the video up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've done the lashes. As you can see, they make such a big difference. They just really open the eyes up and make the black liner just look really, really thick, and lashes can change a look so, so much. So yeah, I've just gone ahead and popped them on. But now we're going to go onto the face makeup, which is probably my favourite part of these kind of tutorials. I'm obsessed with this like really light under eye highlight and just like really like dewy highlighted face. It's like my favourite thing ever. So to start that process off, I'm going to jump in and use MAC's Strobe Cream. I'm just going to use this underneath my foundation to give me a bit of radiance. And I'm just going to pop this onto the high points of my face. You can use any sort of like illuminating cream. I know that there's quite a few out at the moment in drugstores, and I want to try some of them, so let me know if you guys have tried any of them. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with my Wake Me Up Rimmel foundation. I've got fake tan on, I applied it last night, so I can use this slightly darker shade of foundation this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and use my beauty blender with it. But I'm going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it because it's not that damp at the moment. I'm going to apply a couple pumps to the back of my hand and literally just go in and use this all over my face. Okay, the next step that I'm going to do, because I'm having a couple breakouts at the moment, my skin's not behaving its best, I'm going to go in with a little bit of MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is probably my favourite concealer for covering blemishes. I feel like it's really heavy duty. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. This is in the shade NC30. Just on quite a few of those imperfections that I've got going on. Okay, now for my favourite part, which is highlight. I'm going to go in with about a dozen products, so if this is too many for you, just be prepared. We are kind of doing like that Instagram, a lot of makeup, so yeah, if it's a lot of makeup for you, you can skip some of these steps. But I'm going to go in with a mix of these two concealers. The first one is the Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Ivory. It's super light, and it's going to give you that really, really nice light under eye concealer look. I love this concealer. And then I'm going to pop on over the top a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Concealer. Not a lot, but just a little bit, because I feel like this is really, really great too. At like long lasting and everything. Pop a bit of that on, and a little bit of on the chin, a little bit on the forehead, and a bit down the nose. Don't say I didn't warn you, this is some serious heavy duty makeup, because I'm then going to go in with my Anastasia Cream Contour Palette. This is like definitely sort of like trumped the powder palette for me all of a sudden, especially in summer. I love using cream products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat concealer brush. I'm going to go in with this lovely yellow colour, and it's just so creamy, and I'm just going to apply, not a lot of this, but just a little bit right under the eye here. I'm not going to bring it all the way out here, but I just like a little bit of that sort of yellow tone under the eye. I think it's really flattering. And what I'm going to do is take this Real Techniques brush and go ahead and do a bit of contouring, because you cannot have an Instagram look without contouring. So I'm going to go in with this middle shade here, and this is in the shade Light Sculpt, and I'm just going to pack that onto my brush, and with a light hand I'm just going to apply it here right under my cheekbone. So just find wherever your cheekbone is, kind of feel around for it. I find that that's better than doing that, because otherwise you can put it down quite low sometimes. So yeah, just know where your cheekbones are and pop some of this on. The great thing is with creams is they're really forgiving, so if you go wrong it's really nice and you can blend it out. And I'm going to apply quite a bit of this on my forehead, as I have quite a large forehead. I like to contour that. Go in with my beauty blender and blend all this craziness out. Now we are all blended out and we're looking a lot better. We need to go in and set a lot of these things with powders, otherwise they're going to budge and move and it's not going to look as flawless as it did at the start. So I'm going to use Hoola actually to set the contour. I just feel like Hoola is a little bit nicer, slightly warmer. If you prefer an ashier tone bronzer, go ahead and use that. I'm going to use Hoola today. Before doing that, I'm going to just pop on a little bit of loose powder and set my under eye areas. I'm going to take this Sephora brush. It's really nice for contouring because it's really small and tapered, and I'm just going to pop this in the hollow of my cheeks. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to brush away that excess powder that we left to sort of bake for a little bit. You can do proper baking if you want, but I just felt like doing a light bit of baking today. But yeah, just sweep that away. Go in with a bit of blush. The blusher that I'm going to be using is MAC Mineralize in Warm Soul, and I'm just going to take it on this brush, kind of slightly tapered. I'm going to just pop that kind of almost like on top of the contour, but slightly more on the cheek. Now my favourite part is highlighting. The highlight, sorry, I'm like losing my products today. The highlight that I'm going to use is the Mary Luminizer. I've not used this in a while and it is gorgeous. So it just looks like this. You can never have enough highlights, so go wild with the highlight. Those girls on Instagram have some insane highlights. So I'm just going to pop this, oh it's so nice, here on my cheekbone and just kind of blend it. And do the same and just sort of like light blending. I'm going to be using two lip products. The first one is the Rimmel liner in the shade Tiramisu, so I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Then I'm going to take my absolute favourite product, and this is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. This is so Instagram kind of product, I feel, so I feel like it's really appropriate. If you want an alternative for that Anastasia liquid lipstick, I would really recommend these, and these are the Rouge Velvet Teddy kind of like velvet liquid matte lip glosses by Bourjois. I definitely think this one in Velvet 17 is really similar. It's slightly more brown, but it's really similar, so I recommend them if you want an affordable dupe. But the next step I'm going to do is lower lash mascara to complete this look. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I know that it is so heavy and I've got so much makeup on, but this is sort of like that Instagram worthy makeup, and I thought I would share how I achieved this look with you guys. It is a bit of a laugh, it's just a bit of a joke. I mean, I would wear this out, I'm going to have to wear this out now, but I know how heavy it is. So yeah, definitely wouldn't wear it every day. It's definitely more of a dramatic look, but I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys like this hair. I have just learned how to do these kind of like Dutch braids, so I'm still getting the hang of it, so I can't do a tutorial just yet on it because yeah, I'm not a pro, but I hope you guys like my braids. I think they look really cool. I love this hairstyle at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few pictures for Instagram and share this look with you guys. Make sure you follow me on there. My name is just GeorgiaMay_XOXO, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!